Hey everybody, Cynic's Pipe Dream here, and for this video, I'm going to be going over all the different apps I use to make a little bit of extra money in my free time. These apps are commonly referred to as beer money apps, because you can use the money that you earn from them to buy yourself something that you like a beer if that's what you're into. You should not expect to make a livable wage from any of these apps, but they're really good to add a little bit of disposable income that you can use to get something that you like. For instance, I'm saving up all the money I've earned to get a really nice piece of US currency to add to my collection. I've been saving up for a little over 2 years, being really close to being able to get something really cool. I feel like once I get it, I'll definitely showcase it in this channel, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about the 6 main apps that I currently use to make money in my free time, and go over all the things that they offer as well as how I myself go about using them. As a preface, I want to say that while the apps I mainly use are relatively passive, for the most part these apps can take up quite a bit of your time. Basically, if your main goal is to make as much money as possible in your free time, you're better off just getting a part-time job cutting your neighbor's lawn or something. Therefore, the apps that I'll be highlighting here are, for the most part, ones that you utilize while doing other things and don't get too much in the way of your day-to-day life. I'll also talk about how much time I'm personally spending on the app, because time commitment is a real cost that you need to consider, as well as how much I'm making on average a day from each app. If you're interested in learning more about the apps beyond what I talk about in this video, I recommend taking a look at the Beer Money Engine YouTube channel, since he has talked in depth about all these apps that I'll mention here. If you ever want to try out the apps for yourself, I'll have referral links in the description of this video for the apps that have them, or you can use the ones from the Beer Money Engine as well. So, let's start off with my number one favorite app that I use to make some extra money, and that is Atlas Earth. Atlas Earth is a gamified beer money app developed by Atlas Reality. In it, you purchase tiles of land called parcels that correspond to a roughly 5 foot by 5 foot square representing a tile of the Earth. The playable area is an augmented version of the real world divided into a grid of said parcels. One parcel can be purchased using the in-game currency called Atlas Bucks, and each parcel earns a minuscule amount of money every second for as long as the game is available. The income you earn can be directly boosted by watching ads or collecting passport badges. Special events also occur, which temporarily increases the ad boost multiplier for a duration of 32 hours, 2 times a month. Atlas Bucks can be earned for free by watching ads, downloading apps, taking surveys, or participating in minigame events where you achieve a high enough placement to get rewarded. Gamification elements include earning titles based on owning the most parcels in a specific area, which can allow you to earn extra passive Atlas Bucks based on other players' activity in your area. I went over Atlas Earth in an in-depth guide video that can be found on my channel, or you can click on the little info button in the top right-hand corner of this video and it'll be there as well. Out of all the apps I'll mention, this one by far requires the most time commitment, but it also by far has the highest ceiling for potential income that can be earned. Atlas Earth is where I make the most of my beer money, having cashed out over $1,300 in the 2.5 years I've been playing. I have not put any outside money into the game, and I've only reconverted a total of 10 in-game dollars back into the app. The last time I did so was all the way back on the day of the first ever racing minigame in May of 2023. With my current stats, I make just over $1 a day while constantly boosting, but my daily average increases to $3.23 when accounting for twice monthly Super Rent Boost events. Like I said, Atlas Earth requires a substantial time commitment considering participating in minigames and running ads if you want to be making what I am. So this app probably isn't for you if you don't like incremental idlers or very grind-heavy games. For instance, according to my settings, my daily average time on the app is almost 3.5 hours. Although keep in mind that number is higher on the days of minigames, but lower on days without them. And not all the time is me being active, but rather letting ads play in the background. But if you can just like seeing numbers go up, then yeah, this app is great for that. And it's widely considered to be the best beer money app with the most earning potential if you put in the time and effort. At the number 2 spot for my favorite money earning app is Bridge. Bridge was developed by Bridge Money and is pretty much what you think about as a typical generic money making app. That being a hub where you can do various activities such as take surveys, play games, watch ads, or get cash back on purchases through a connected account. You earn coins through doing these things, and 1 coin equals 1 cent, so 100 coins equals $1. However, what separates Bridge from the other apps is its extremely generous membership program, Bridge Earn Plus. As of this recording though, new members to Bridge can't join, but hopefully they'll reopen it sometime in the near future, because this membership makes a huge difference. And this is coming from me, the guy who refuses to buy even the Atlas Earth Challenge Pass. Earn Plus costs $52 a year, so about $1 a week, but comes with a bunch of benefits. The biggest one is that every coin you earn is doubled. So watching an ad for 1 coin before now becomes 2 coins with the membership. So now you earn 2 cents per ad. Plus, for non-members, you can watch up to 25 ads per day. But as a member, you can watch up to 50. Thus, you can earn $1 a day just from ads as opposed to just 25 cents. Just watching the maximum number of ads for 1 day pays off the membership costs for that whole week. Plus, there are a few other benefits that really help. You can earn 5 times the coins you get from a category you're choosing, such as gas stations or grocery stores. You can earn 10 times your coins from your favorite merchant, which includes either Speedway or Walmart. And you earn a 5% weekly bonus from all the coins you earn through that week. My personal weekly bonus is usually around 38 or 39 coins, and it pops up for me on Fridays. I mainly use Bridge just to watch my 50 daily ads as well as the daily login bonus and collect coins earned through my connected card transactions. However, I feel that Bridge also has the best survey experience as well. One of the providers they use, Tap Research, is very good and pays well, even for partial survey screenouts. Plus, keep in mind you earn 2 times coins for everything if you're an Earn Plus member. I don't often do surveys, but this is where I would do them if I've already done the number of ones required for the Atlas Earth challenges, since these pay much better. Overall, Bridge is a very good app to earn over $1 a day with very little time commitment. It might look like I spend over an hour on the app a day on average, but I just let the ads play while I'm doing other things. The relatively low level of interaction that is needed, as well as the benefits from the Earn Plus program, are why Bridge is at my number 2 spot. For very similar reasons, my number 3 spot goes to an app that shall not be named on YouTube due to their guidelines. The name rhymes with rake, is a homophone of the term for a thick slice of high quality beef, and shares the same spelling as the wooden object you would use to slay vampires. This app really isn't an app, but rather a website that you can risk your money in the hopes of making it rich.
Let's go gambling!
So why is it at my number 3 spot then? Well, that's because they offer a daily login bonus of $1. Yes, $1. And all you have to do to get it is click a button. That's it. No having to play 50 advertisements like Bridge. You don't even have to play it through on any of their games. You can cash it out as soon as you hit the minimum threshold. My biggest problem, though, is the multiple hoops you have to go through to actually get your money. First off, in order to cash out, you need to verify your identity by confirming you are over 21 years old, as well as take a picture of your driver's license and your face. Then, cash out is only in cryptocurrency, so you need to create a crypto wallet account if you don't already have one. I use Coinbase for mine. Then you have to choose what crypto you want and put in your wallet address, and the website takes a small fee. I usually use USDC because it's tied 1-to-1 with the US dollar. Then, once you get it, you need to sell the cryptocurrency if you don't want it. Then, you have to send the money from your Coinbase account to your connected bank account. And I also have an extra step of sending that money from my bank account to my PayPal savings account that I use specifically for the beer money I earned. Another minor thing is the timers for 24 hours, so there might be some days where I'm unable to collect. Overall, the daily login is the easiest $1 a day you could possibly make, but the tedious cash out process is why this is at number 3. And my number 4 money-making app is Benjamin. Benjamin is an app made by Benjamin Capital Partners Inc. and is fairly similar to Bridge in what it has to offer. They have surveys and ads, but what they really push is their games and cash back and better deals from shopping online. Again, while I do have my card connected and appreciate the tiny bit of cash back I get from it, the main reason I still have Benjamin is for their ad watching. They pay out 1 cent per ad watch, and there's technically no limit to how many ads you can watch in a day, unlike Bridge. However, also unlike Bridge, that limit has a wide range of variance. Some days I'm only able to get 5 ads before I'm cut off, and other days I can get over 100. My best ever day on Benjamin was when I kept getting instant close ads all day and managed to make over $13 just from Benjamin ads. Though, as of late, I'm only getting around an average of 30 ads a day. Plus, Benjamin used to be my main app for rewarded games since they pay relatively well, but I've since mainly switched over to the Atlas Arcade. I feel that while my golden age of using Benjamin is over for the most part, it still is a decent app. Their daily login bonuses are solid, and you can get 10 cents every few days from doing their in-app runner game, which only takes around 2 minutes each day. In conclusion, Benjamin is a good paying app for the amount of active time needed, as long as you're fine with checking in periodically over the course of the day, see if they'll let you watch more ads. Coming in at the number 5 spot is Cashwalk, an app that pays you for walking released by Cashwalk Labs Inc. Every 100 steps you take, you earn 1 coin, and you can earn up to 100 coins a day for 10,000 steps. There are other ways to earn coins, which are the lucky boxes, which open up after a certain amount of daily steps and after watching an ad, and the scratchers, which are also available through ads. Again, this app is very passive. I really only have to log in at the end of the day, collect my coins, and do my ads for the boxes and scratchers, and I'm done in 10 minutes or so. This would have been way higher a few years ago, but they've nerfed the value of coins a lot since I've started. A few years ago, 10,000 coins would get you a $25 gift card. Now, 10,000 coins only gets you $10 on the iPhone. So, while I'm only getting like $5 a month now from the app, it's really low effort, and it promotes good physical health too. And rounding out the number 6 spot on beer money apps I use is Google Opinion Rewards. I debated even including this one since the amount I get from it is negligible, but I figured why not. Anyway, surveys occasionally appear and they're around 3 questions each, paying anywhere between 10 to around 40 cents each. The problem with me is that I get so few surveys for some reason. I can go months without getting one. I'm literally only making like $2 every year. But when I do get a survey, it takes less than a minute to do so the extremely low time commitment is why I'm still keeping it. And as an honorable mention, I want to throw in Microsoft Rewards as well. I have a soft spot for this one since it was my first ever money-making activity that I started way back when I was a kid. It was a very good moneymaker too. I was making like $10 to $15 a month from it. That was until they absolutely nerfed the crap out of their program. Increasing price, costs, removing extra activities to earn points, reducing coins earned from their dailies, and putting search cooldowns where you have to wait 5 minutes after each search in order to get points for them. I dropped it about a year and a half ago since the time cost wasn't worth the earning potential anymore in my mind, but I did manage to make a couple $100 in gift cards over my lifetime using it, so I figured I'd give it its due thanks here. And that's it. Those are the 6 apps I use to make a little extra money in my free time. If you're interested in trying out any of the apps I talked about here, I'll put my referral codes down in the description and we can both get a little boost in income. As I said in the beginning, you can also check out the Beer Money Engine YouTube channel for a more in-depth look into each of these apps. If you have any other suggestions for low time commitment or easy beer money apps, like the ones that are mainly ad-based, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. For instance, I've heard some good things about 1Q and 1Pulse for being very easy survey apps, and I'd like to hear your experiences with those if you use it. And also be sure to put your referral code in there for me as well to use. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'm me, Cynic's Pipe Dream, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!
So here's the thing.